Hi, in this video I'll be discussing the different ways by which a low-cost carrier maintain their low-cost model. First off, the low-cost carrier's labor force are productive and flexible, which gives them a lower labor cost per hour of productivity compared to legacy carriers. This means that their pilots may have a flight bag in one hand and a broom on the other. Apart from piloting, they also help out on other roles within the airline. This high employee efficiency reduces the number of workforce needed, which then reduces the labor cost. Another area where low-cost carriers reduce cost is by selling tickets online through their own websites. Electronic tickets cut travel agent commission, eliminates the cost of processing a ticket, and speeds up the process of purchasing a ticket. According to Ryanair's website, 99% of their tickets are sold online through their own website. Another characteristic of a low-cost carrier is the use of a common fleet type. Benefits of this include a reduction in maintenance and spare parts inventories, a reduction in flight crew training expenses, and an increase in operational flexibility. However, it is the economy of scale that are the most important cost reduction element when using a single fleet type. This means that the airliner will only have to spend fixed fleet cost once. For example, all the specialized equipment needed for a 737. It is also possible to get a discount when purchasing parts in bulk orders from suppliers. Also, in the event of irregular operations, it will be a lot easier to find a replacement part, crew, or even an entire aircraft. Some of you may ask, then how come EasyJet is so successful and yet they're operating two different aircraft types? Well, this is felt necessary by the airliner when the economy of scale benefits of the first large fleet type has reached its threshold, and these benefits are far outweighed by the benefits of getting a second large fleet type. Another factor is the fact that low-cost carriers use little-known secondary airports instead of the congested primary ones. Primary airports normally charge more for handling and landing fees. Plus, they have more traffic coming in and out, which means more time waiting to land or depart. This is not the ideal environment for a low-cost carrier who just wants to get from point A to point B with the least amount of time possible. The use of a secondary airport means lower airport fee and faster turnaround times. An increase in aircraft utilization allows the low-cost carrier to generate more flights each day. This is mostly based on faster turnaround times, which is based on using uncongested secondary airports. The use of point-to-point route network also allows a low-cost carrier to schedule their flights for maximum fleet utilization, and there is no pressure to hold outbound aircraft for late inbound connecting flights. The downside of high aircraft utilization is the fact that since aircraft are being used more often, means that the maintenance cost will increase. But if this can be compensated for higher revenue, then the system will work. Another advantage of using a point-to-point route network is the fact that low-cost carriers can avoid angry passengers and the costly business of passenger and baggage transfer when things go wrong. Another factor is the fact that a low-cost carrier operating a similar type of aircraft as a legacy carrier will have higher seating density. This is due to the fact that they operate as a single-class cabin with limited galley and storage space. In this example, an Airbus A320 from EasyJet has considerably more seats than a similar type from BA. This is due to the fact that some of the lavatories and galleys are removed in order to make room for more seats. Also, the distance between each seat, or the seat pitch, is tighter compared to a legacy carrier. More seats means that the cost of each flight is spread in a greater number of seats. The last factor is the fact that low-cost carriers use simpler and cheaper process in general. For example, instead of using an air bridge, low-cost carriers utilize the front and rear exit in order to board faster and reducing costs at the same time. with the use of normal stairs. Seats are also boarded on first-come first-served basis, which contributes on a faster boarding time, which then leads to a faster turnaround time. Throughout the video, we have seen that low-cost carriers will go into great length in order to cut costs. In fact, the most successful low-cost airliners are the ones with the lowest cost structure. Airliners such as Southwest and Ryanair has remained on top by maintaining their cost to the minimum. The deregulation of the airline industry and the birth of the internet has also played a major role in the success of the low-cost model. For a more in-depth understanding of the low-cost model, the following books is of great use. Thanks for watching!